Hello, my dear friend. I hope you are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed it, please subscribe it. Press the bell icon. Hit the like button also. Friends, as you know, we have already covered several videos regarding Hindu newspaper. Now I am going to start again because due to some urgent work I could not make video. But today onwards I would make video regarding newspaper because it is very important for your UPSC preparation and all state PCS examination, and you can utilize like this type of news for the normal conversation. Even I have picked a very important news from the newspaper, that is about the transplantation of the pig heart to human being, and the case happened in the USA. Let's get started. This is the picture about the pig transplantation of the or that pig heart to the human being, and that is called genotransplantation. Genotransplantation might be the future of organ transplants. Means might be द इस प्रोबेबिलिटी शो कर रहा है कि आगे फ्यूचर में हो सकता है ऐसा, हम भी अडोप्ट कर सकते हैं माइट बी organ transplantation. तो जीनो ट्रांसप्लांटेशन बोलते हैं जब वेन एवर वी आर ट्रांसफरिंग वन organ of the like one species organ to the another species organ, like we are transplanting here pig to human being. That is why we are calling it genotransplantation. that pig to human heart, यहाँ पे ट्रांसप्लांट हुआ क्या, पिग से सुअर में हार्ट ट्रांसप्लांट हुआ. विल दिस साइंस लेड टू ए न्यू अप्रोच टू ऑर्गन ट्रांसप्लांटेशन. ये क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है. आप क्वेश्चन पूछते टाइम भी विल यूज कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जब मान लो आप हमारी हेल्पिंग वर्क बाहर निकल आती है तो वो क्वेश्चन टाइप में होता है, इसलिए क्वेश्चन मार्क लगा हुआ पीछे. लाइक आई एम मेकिंग वीडियोज फॉर दी learning purpose. That's why I'm telling you each and every sentence, otherwise it won't be a folly to waste time. But nowadays people are very eager to learn, but they are finding monotonous such type of practice. That's why I'm speaking in Hindi in between, because यहाँ पे ज़रूरी है आपको पता होना कि क्या चल रहा है क्या है, और जो नए बिगिनर हैं वो सीख सकते हैं कैसे कैसे पढ़ते हैं न्यूज़पेपर को, और कैसे यूटिलाइजेशन हो सकता है ये आपके एग्जामिनेशन में कैसे. तो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है कि आगे हम भी अडोप्ट कर सकते हैं क्या इसको. और जैसे द स्टोरी सो फार, ये स्टोरी दी हुई है ऑन जनवरी 7, मतलब 7 जनवरी को डेविड बेनेट ए 57 ईयर ओल्ड फ्रॉम बेल्टीमोरे. ये बेल्टीमोरे सिटी का नाम है यूएसए में. वो एक बंदा था जॉन बेनेट, डेविड बेनेट नाम था इसका. बेनेट को ट्रांसप्लांट हुआ द पोर्सिन, पोर्सिन होता है सुअर बोलते हैं, पोर्सिन या पिग कह सकते हैं, पोर्सिन हार्ट ट्रांसप्लांट टू द ह्यूमन बीइंग. आदमी का क्या नाम है, बेनेट. मैरीलैंड जगह थी, मैरीलैंड यूएस बिकम द फर्स्ट पर्सन टू रिसीव ए हार्ट ट्रांसप्लांट. जो मैरीलैंड जगह का रहने वाला उसने पहला बंदा ऐसे बन गया जो मतलब पोर्सिन या सुअर का हार्ट ट्रांसप्लांट हुआ उसमें. तो ये क्यों किया गया, वाई दिस इज़ द नीड ऑफ द टाइम, बिकॉज अकॉर्डिंग टू द यूएसए, जो यूएसए फूड एंड ड्रग एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन, जैसे हमारे इंडिया में रहता है ICMR, इंडियन काउंसिल ऑफ मेडिकल रिसर्च, उधर क्या फूड एंड ड्रग एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन होता है. तो इसका क्यों क्यों ज़रूरत पड़ी, क्योंकि देर इज़ ए डाटा इज़ प्रोवाइडेड बाय द आर्टिकल आफ्टर दी, और हेयर इज़ द डाटा. लास्ट ईयर नियरली अबाउट द 4,000 पीपल इन USA रिसीव्ड ह्यूमन डोनर हार्ट्स. मतलब 4,000 आदमियों ने क्या था, लगभग हार्ट रिसीव किया डोनर से, जो मान लो अपना हार्ट ऑर्गन ट्रांसप्लांट कराने के लिए डोनेट करते हैं. Even you might have heard in the newspaper several times in India, so many people are donating their body for the experiment or to any medical institution, so that learner, the students or the medical aspirants can learn lot of things from there, and even doctor can come with the scientific research so that they can transplant the human organs to the another one to another. That's why the people are giving their body to experiment. And अकॉर्डिंग टू दी अब अपना कंसर्न आता है इंडिया इज हैविंग शॉर्टेज ऑफ दी ऑर्गन्स नियर अबाउट दी जो अपना हेल्थ मिनिस्ट्री है, स्वास्थ्य मिनिस्ट्री बोलती है कि नियर अबाउट दी 0.18 मिलियन पीपल, 1 मिलियन 10 लाख लगभग, मतलब 0.18 मिलियन पीपल आर इन इंडिया आर एस्टिमेट टू सफ़र फ्रॉम द रियल फेलियर ऑफ एवरी ईयर, रेनल फेलियर. उन्होंने क्या है, उनका दिमाग फेल होता है, तो लगभग रेनल ट्रांसप्लांट होते हैं 6,000 के आसपास. मतलब वी आर शॉर्टेज ऑफ द ऑर्गन्स इन इंडिया. इवन वी कैन टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ द लीवर, नियर अबाउट द 25 और 30,000. और आप ये डाटा अपने किसी भी डिस्कशन में लेक्चरेट के टॉपिक में वेन एवर यू आर गोइंग फॉर एसएसबी और you are preparing for any competitive exam, you can utilize such type of data. Like in India, near about the 25 or 30,000 livers are requirement in 1 year, but we are able to transplant only 15,000 1500, means 1500 हम transplant करा सकते हैं. और being perform, being मतलब passive form में यूज किया, that but only about 1500 are being performed in this case of the heart, and 50,000 people from suffer from the heart failure. Means 50,000 आदमी इंडिया में 1 ईयर में हार्ट फेलियर होता है ड्यू टू लाइक बॉडी कोलेस्ट्रॉल लेवल एंड ऑल like fatty oils and all things, but we are able to perform only 10 to 15 हार्ट ट्रांसप्लांट. मतलब 10 से 15 हार्ट हम ट्रांसप्लांट कर पाते हैं 1 ईयर में. दिस इज द ग्रीन सिचुएशन ऑफ आवर मेडिकल इंस्टीट्यूशन, एंड what we can say, there is a lack of the or scarcity of the organs. And why like we have chosen the porcine as a substitute of the human organ transplant? Why? क्यों चुना गया? Like there is a requirement of the like why pig? There are so many species, but why we are choosing pig only? Like there are multiple species in our whole world and all on our universe, but most are not appropriate for the human transplant, but pig are the most appropriate species for the organ transplantation. Why? Because there is this things is not mentioned in the article. I am teaching you from my own side because it can be beneficial for your answer writing practice for the civil services examination. Because there is a similarity in anatomical shapes. मतलब anatomical similarity है हमारे अंदर पिग और ह्यूमन बीइंग के अंदर एनाटोमिकल सिमिलैरिटी है, मतलब हमारी बॉडी जो ऑर्गन स्ट्रक्चर है उसमें सिमिलैरिटी है. एंड लाइक फिजियोलॉजिकल हमारे कंपेटिबिलिटी भी है कि हम जैसे सुअर से हमारा अंदर का बॉडी जो है मिलता है, कंपेटिबिलिटी है. और ब्रीडिंग सिमिलैरिटी, जैसे हम ब्रीडिंग करते हैं अपने बच्चों को जन्म देते हैं, वैसे ही सुअर भी अपने बच्चों को जन्म देता. इवन देर आर सो मेनी एथिकल कंसर्न्स अबाउट दिस. दैट्स वाई दिस इज द रीजन वी हैव चोजन पिग एज द रिप्लेसमेंट ऑफ द like transplant or transplantation for the organs. And this is the not new thing, that here the data is mentioned that in David Bennett the first person to be transplanted. ये जो पैसिव फॉर्म में होगा to be transplanted with the a porcine organ, या पहली बार हो रहा है क्या डेविड बेनेट ने दिया in the late September last year सितंबर में भी. ये जो क्या है, यूनिवर्सिटी लेंगोन हेल्थ मेडिकल सेंटर ट्रांसप्लांटेड ए किडनी, जेनेटिकल मॉडिफाइड. ये नॉर्मल जेनेटिकल मॉडिफाइड रहते हैं, ये नॉर्मल जैसे सुअर्स नहीं होते, इनमें जेनेटिक मतलब इनमें जीन एडिट किया होता है, और दैट इज कॉल्ड कैस्पर काइन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. इन द फर्दर वीडियो आई वुड डिस्कस अबाउट दिस थिंग. एंड इवन दिस थिंग हैपन्स इन द न्यूयॉर्क आल्सो. लाइक you know that USA is a union of the states. Several states are coming, then only United States of America have formed, and that's why New York is a different city in USA. एंड दैट यूनिवर्सिटी थी जहाँ पे लेंगोन हेल्थ मेडिकल सेंटर ने ट्रांसप्लांट किया किडनी, जेनेटिकल मॉडिफाइड किडनी थी पिग से, ब्रेन डेड, जिसमें वो ऑलरेडी दैट पर्सन वाज डेड. एंड लाइक नो बिकॉज दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम नो like possibility or probability of the failure, because already the person was dead. That's why they have done this such type of experiment from pig to human being. So yeah, that's why like we are doing such type of experiment for the scientific purpose or like for the enhancement of our medical practice. और ऐसा जैसे पिग किडनी भी ट्रांसप्लांट हो चुकी है एट द सेम यूनिवर्सिटी, उसी यूनिवर्सिटी में वाज carried out on the November 2nd 22nd on 2021 on a person maintained on ventilator. One person was on ventilator and the organ was kidney was transplant. Means they have done such type of practice earlier in New York. That university name is Langone University. And you have to remember whenever you want to quote such type of example in any like essay and all things. And even why we are doing such type of experiment, because there is a need to enhance our knowledge regarding medical practice and all things. That's why we are doing. And this is like a what are the how like a, is it possible to direct transport the porcine organ to the human being? No, it cannot be possible. There are so many concerns about this. What type of practice they have done doctor in their experiment? They have tweak होता है, जैसे this is here that tweak is that ट्विक मतलब किसी चीज़ को तोड़ना मरोड़ना उन्होंने किया है, ट्विक किया है। साइंटिस्ट हैड टू ट्रिक, उन्होंने ट्विक किया है पिग जीनोम्स। जीनोम सीक्वेंस होता है, जैसे जीन होते हैं हमारे, या पिग्स के जीन होते हैं, जीन में मॉडिफाइड किया है, जेनेटिकल मॉडिफाइड, एंड they have distorted the gene structures, and that's why we are able to like transplant or of organ like a pig organ to the human being. Even like there are so many bacteria also present in the human body, or we can say in the porcine body, and like even like our animals are having retrovirus. Retrovirus, we have to remember this word retrovirus. They are having that, and retrovirus can be like a harmful for the human being, and we have to change or tweak the structure of the retrovirus, or even like already we have inserted some of the our like gene, our six gene were transplanted to the pig, then only we will able to transplant from pig heart to the human being. Means some of the gene were transported to the pig, or pig gene transported to the human, then only we will able to perform such type of surgery. Retroviruses are dozens of retroviruses that can be harmed, but we have to like make all the things safer, then only we would able to transplant from pig to human being. Or like if we are following the same procedure or not, for that there is a CRISPR. I have mentioned here, highlighted all the words, that CRISPR Cas9 technology, that is for the assuring that what are the procedure we are having and we are following, that is we can check through the process, that CRISPR technology would assure that yes, we are following the correct practice and we have done all the things. That's why now we are capable to transplant porcine organ to the human being. And what are the advantages, means behind this, what, why we are transplanting such of thing, what are the advantages, because this things is not mentioned, and now all the things I am telling you from my side. What are the, means if you are writing essay, अगर आप essay लिख रहे हो तो आप कैसे काम आ सकता है, what advantage क्या है, because the person was suffering from the pain and we want to save life of the person, that's why we are doing such type of things. This is the first advantage. And like exploring the science is a good thing, and that's why the second point is that we have to explore the scientific research so that we can bring changes in humanity and we can save the life of the people. This is the second advantage. But there are so many concerns also. How? And already like I have reiterated the things, that there is a shortage of the organ, that's why we are transplanting to save the life of the human being. But what are the concerns? Some of the like animal activists saying that it is unethical for the replacement purpose we are breeding the animals. Means human being has a priority or superiority over the others animals due to his brain, and he is utilizing his brain to kill the other animals and to save the life of the human being. As per the animal activist, it is not ethical. It's like a, we are replacing the mechanical part of a car from the another car, and if we are replacing from the car, then it is okay. But here we are using any animal or living creatures for the benefit of us, that would be not ethical. And you can quote such type of statement for the ethical question paper also. And even another point or concerns about the this thing that we are doing, that we are exploiting the animals definitely, and like God have provided us same type of equality on this universe, and like we are going against the nature things also. And like third one, that cross species infection may be happen. You might have heard about the swine flu, and swine flu came through the pig only, and sometimes it, yes, we are already taking so many precautions, and our scientific community done experiment. We have transplanted some like six gene from the human to porcine, and porcine to six gene, and we have counteract all the retroviruses also, bacteria also, through the medicine and all things. That's, yeah, that is a great practice. But still, like there can be possibility of the get infected from the animals to humans. Even like you might know that pandemic is going on due to COVID-19, and that is also came from the animals to the human beings. That is a genovirus, that's why we are it called genovirus. And in the starting, yeah, it like doctor community and the scientific community are saying that it is like compatible to change the animal to the animal organ to the human being. But sometimes after some time it may be effect also, and that would be disastrous for the whole community of the human beings. Because if rich people are for the saving their lives, because it involves most of the scientific institution experiment, that's why it's a costly affair, and the rich people can do such type of things. But in the future it can be harm or it can be detrimental for the person who are लाइक पुअर, जो आपके गरीब आदमी है उनके लिए हार्मफुल हो सकता है, क्योंकि पैसे वाले तो अपना ऑर्गन ट्रांसप्लांट करेंगे, but due to transplantation we can get infected and we can spread like coronavirus. That same thing is happening. If like we have to devote we have to the what are the way forward means क्या इसके solution हो सकते हैं. The first solution is that yes, it is ethical to unethical that we are using the animals for the benefit of the human beings, but if we would see or watch the pain and grief of the person who are suffering from this type of disease, and we have to take concerns of the family members, they want to save their life, their family member. That is the first concern. But we have to check each and every times if before doing such type of practice we have to check that is there any detrimental effect, and we have to experiment it. And second time, if after completing such type of surgery, do we have to take concerns of, or time to time we have to check is there any repercussions or if ill effect of the transplantation things. Otherwise it would be become a disaster for the whole human being. And this type of practice we have to implement, and even whatever I have told you, you can utilize such type of essay, or you can use such type of lecturate in your interview. That is all for today. I will come tomorrow with the more innovative idea, by which means you can learn for the longer duration. And please, like if you are liking my initiative, please share among your friends. And आपको एक डिस्कशंस के लिए टॉपिक भी मिल गया कि हाँ क्या ऐसा करना जरूरी है, आप अपने फ्रेंड से डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. और मैंने डाटा आपको सब प्रोवाइड कर दिया, क्योंकि कितनी स्कैर्सिटी है इंडिया में. और यू कैन गो थ्रू दी, और यू कैन टेक स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस होल आर्टिकल. और दिस इज द 16 Jan Hindu newspaper one article, and you can go through this article once. And if you are having any issue, that is Sunday newspaper 16 January 2020. If you are having any issue, then you can comment on my video. Definitely I will help you out from the problem. Okay sir, thank you friends, bye.